Beach in Vidalia, Doodlebugs in Vidalia, First Franklin Finance in Vidalia, Carland and Timber in Lyon, McClendon Enterprises in Vidalia, and People's Bank in Vidalia. Now we take you live to the field with Bryce Brady on Y101.
The Toombs County High School Bulldog baseball team and the Appling County Pirates. Now, coming into this game, the Toombs County Bulldogs are 2-1 on the season with 2 run rule wins versus Dublin, and then one this past week versus Portal, and the 1 loss on the road in Calvary Day last week. The Appling County Pirates on the season right now are 1-0, coming off of a 11-1 win versus Bacon County. If you're familiar with head coach Derek James, you know that that's where he came from, is Bacon County, coaching there for, I believe it was 5 years. Up to bat right now for Toombs County, and leading off playing center field tonight is Chandler Lin. He'll be followed by senior left fielder in tonight's game, Chase Musselman. And we've made some changes on where people are playing in the field tonight as I'm looking around. I believe Grace Stevens is out right now with an injury. So Bryson Stanley is batting third and playing first base tonight. He'll be followed by Will Watts playing right. Jason Dukes, who is catching. Dawson Brantley, who is DHing for Gavin Hall, who is pitching in this game. Trayvon Harris is playing third. Alex Gordy, another senior, will be at second. And Cody Cortez will be playing short in tonight's game. So Chandler Lynn is up to bat right now. On the season, he is 1 for 4, batting .250. His first game back with the Bulldogs was in that loss to Calvary Day last Friday. First pitch to Chandler Lynn is missing high for ball 1. Pitching tonight for Appling County, the 1-0. Missing high. That'll make it 2 balls and no strikes. Pitching tonight for Appling County is Dawson Harrelson. Was also batting cleanup for the team in tonight's lineup, the 2-0. Missing low, and that'll make it 3 balls and no strikes on Chandler Lynn. Way ahead in the count. And Chandler may be doing what he does best at the plate, and that's watching his pitches closely, and that was in for ball 4. So that'll bring up Chase Musselman on the season right now. Chase Musselman is 2 for 6, batting .333. Now, one thing to do if you're Appling County is you better keep an eye on Chandler Lynn. Speedy guy, so he's going to take the first chance he may be able to get. Harrelson now working from the stretch with a runner at first. Lynn with his lead. Harrelson coming set. And he's going to throw to the plate. The first pitch to Musselman is in the dirt. No go from Lynn. It was blocked up nice by the catcher Griffiths. And that'll be ball 1. Griffiths now going out to talk to his player, or his pitcher, Harrelson. And Chase Musselman is stepping back in the batter's box. The Bulldogs are in their navy tops, white bottoms, and, of course, their white cleats. And Appling County is in all white today, and they have black cleats, which I think is a bit more sensible, but I'm not going to comment. The 1-0. Sailing high, Chandler Lynn, a throw down to first. It gets by the first baseman, Larson. Chandler Lynn is now down to second. So that makes it 2 balls and no strikes on Chase Musselman, and Chandler Lynn is now in scoring position for the 2, 3, and 4 hitters of the Bulldogs lineup. Now, I mentioned in Monday how the weather, it started out cloudy, but really, really brightened up towards the end of the day. The past 3 days in South Georgia have been nothing but astounding weather. The 2-0 missing low and outside for ball 3. I was actually excited yesterday. Tuesday I actually wore jeans, but yesterday I brought the shorts back out, thankfully. The 3-0 from Harrelson. Missing inside and a bit high, and that'll walk Chase Musselman to first base. Now with runners on first and second, it'll bring up Bryson Stanley. Stanley for the Dogs is looking for his first base hit of the season. He's 0 for 5 right now. And he'll be followed by Will Watts, who is also 0 for 5 right now in the varsity season. Now, Grace Stevens is not in tonight's game as he is out with an injury, but he is definitely leading the team in RBIs, and he has 4 runs scored, 3 RBIs, 2 triples, batting .429, and is 3 for 7. Carson Brady is still leading the varsity team in walks.
Bryson Stanley, the batter, Will Watts on deck.
Bryson Stanley stepping in now. He's playing first base tonight. I haven't seen him play that in his varsity career, but tonight we will see how that goes for him. Freshman Trayvon Harris will be playing third. Harrelson working from the stretch and delivering the first pitch to the plate, which is sailing by Bryson Stanley and catcher Griffiths. And Chase Musselman and Chandler Lynn are down to second and third. So with two runners in scoring position for Bryson Stanley, what you're really looking for here is a backside hit because it will easily score Chandler Lynn from third and possibly Chase Musselman from second. The 1-0 is on the way and calls that one at the knee for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike on the right-handed hitter. Harrelson coming set and the 1-1 to Stanley. Swing. And a miss, and that'll be strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Bryson Stanley. Harrelson coming set. The 1-2 is on the way. He gets Stanley chasing an off-speed pitch. Chandler and Musselman get back to their bases, and neither one of them score as the third baseman Higgins makes the play at first. 1 down.
Will, let's go.
1 down, that'll bring up Will Watts, who's playing right field tonight for the Bulldogs. He's in his sophomore year at Toombs County High School. Harrelson coming set, winding, and delivers. He gets Watts chasing a high fastball for strike 1. On deck is catcher Jason Dukes, wearing number 15 for the team. Watts now going down to talk to head coach Derek James, who is coaching from his third base coach's box, of course. And assistant coach Patrick Kraft is over at first. Watts returning back to the batter's box. The count's no balls and 1 strike as Harrelson comes onto the mound. Looks like he's working from the windup here. The 0-1 is on the way, and it's in the dirt. And catcher Griffiths knocks it away with his foot, and Chandler easily scores, and the Bulldogs are on the board 1-0. So that'll be 1 run for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs on top now 1-0 here in the top of the first. And that'll make it 1 ball and 1 strike on Will Watts. Harrelson still working from the windup. Chase Musselman's on third base with his lead. The 1-1's on the way. Swing and a miss by Watts. That'll make it 1-2. Harrelson coming set, winding. Here's the 1-2. And Watts knocks this one in for a base hit. An RBI single at that as Chase Musselman steps on home plate. And Will Watts helps add another run to the team's lead. And the Bulldogs are now leading 2-0. And Will Watts just found his first hit of the varsity season.
Jason Dukes, the batter. Dawson Brantley on deck.
So with the bases cleared and 1 down, runner at first, that'll bring up Jason Dukes. Dukes is batting 2 for 6, 333 on the varsity season. First pitch to him, missing outside for ball 1. On deck is the DH tonight. That'll be Dawson Brantley. The 1-0 is going to be hit hard onto the ground to the shortstop. Fields it, gets the out at second, possibly 2. And the Appling County Pirates just turned a 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. But the Bulldogs did jump on top, scoring 2 runs here in the top of the first. Gavin Hall is set to pitch for the Dogs, and we're going to take a break and come back to Appling County on Y101.
For over 35 years, Thriftway, your Galaxy food store, has been serving the community and is your family-owned and operated hometown grocery store. Michael Grimes and his staff strive to support their community and give customers service second to none. Also, make Thriftway's meat department your first stop when you're looking for fresh, USDA-certified meat. Their professional meat cutters are always happy to get you the perfect cut of meat. Come in and save throughout the store every day at Thriftway, your Galaxy food store in Lyons.
Community Hospice in Vidalia has been serving families in our community for over 20 years. With their years of service and expertise, they are who you need to call when a family member is facing life's toughest challenges. CEO Jason Colbert will ensure that your family member is treated with the utmost decency and respect. You can call them today at 912-537-0063, or you can go by the facilities at 904 Mount Vernon Road in Vidalia. Jason Colbert and the gang at Community Hospice would like to send their best wishes to Bulldog Senior number 22, Gray Stevens, and wish him the best of luck in his senior season.
Now back to the field for more Toombs County High School baseball on Y101.
And welcome back to Appleton County here on Y101. I hope I'm speaking loud enough for you to hear me back there in Toombs County or wherever you're listening from. You can also check us out if you can't pick up 100.9. You can listen to our live stream by going to YouTube and searching Y101 Live Sports Action. Gavin Hall is on the mound for the Bulldogs tonight, and Jason Dukes is behind the plate. So far this season in 3 games, no one has attempted to steal on catcher Jason Dukes. But with Appleton County in a game like this, they are liable to make that mistake. We'll see how it goes. Up to bat first is Patrick Crosby, the shortstop for the Appleton County Pirates. Again, the Pirates are coming off of 11-1 lead versus the Bacon County Raiders. Almost called them the Pirates. No, Appleton County is the Pirates. Bacon County is the Raiders. Gavin Hall is on the mound for the Bulldogs. Going to start off working from the windup. And the first pitch to Crosby is on the way. He throws that in inside, and that'll be ball 1. Hall coming set. The 1-0 is on the way. Puts that one in for a strike. That'll make it 1-1 on right-handed hitter Patrick Crosby. Crosby stepping back in. Hall coming set. And the 1-1. That one missing low. That'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike on Patrick Crosby. Following Patrick will be Brantley Carter, the second baseman, and Thomas Higgins, the third baseman, and then pitcher Dawson Harrelson. The 2-1. Missing high and away. That'll make it 3 balls and 1 strike. This is the first time Gavin Hall has had a varsity start as the pitcher. He pitched in a game, I think last week or maybe the week before. This next pitch popped up foul and out of play, and that'll load up the count. Yeah, Gavin Hall pitched in the season opener versus Dublin. So that puts a runner at first for the Pirates to bring up second baseman Brantley.
Now batting second baseman number 13, Brantley Carter.
So he's a right-handed hitter stepping in. Gavin Hall now going to work from the stretch with a runner at first. Gavin Hall is going to throw back to first. Crosby there safely. Again, Bryson Stanley's playing first base tonight for the Bulldogs. Trayvon Harris is at third. Cody Cortez is at short. Alex Gordy is at second. Jason Dukes is behind the plate. Chase Musselman's in left. Chandler Lynn is in center. And Will Watts is in right. The first pitch to Carter is in for strike 1. Gavin Hall giving a look at his runner. Looking more. Now he's coming set. The 0-1. Missing low, and that'll even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Bulldogs on top here in the bottom of the first, 2-0. Bulldogs are in the first base dugout here in Appleton County, and the Pirates are housing the third base dugout. The 1-1 showing bunt, and he does a successful bunt. Dukes picks it up fair, throws to first, gets the out, and now there was nobody covering third base. And now the ball is slipping by Trayvon Harris and all the way to the fence. And now a run has scored because no one was covering third base there. So that was a Bulldog error giving up that run. And now Appleton County has cut the Bulldog lead in half by scoring a run. And the score is 2-1.
Now batting third baseman number 11, Thomas Higgins.
So with 1 run and the base is cleared, that'll bring up third baseman Thomas Higgins. Hall now working from the windup. Coming set and delivering. He puts that pitch right on the outside edge for strike 1. Hall returning back to the mound. Now coming set. And the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Higgins with a very powerful swing just then. Hall receiving the sign from Dukes. The 0-2. Missing low for ball 1. One ball, 2 strikes on Thomas Higgins. As you could hear, the Bulldog fans weren't happy with that call from the umpire. The 1-2. A nice off-speed pitch. He gets Higgins out in front, fouls it off. And the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hall gets back on the rubber. Coming set. And the 1-2 is on the way. Another nice off-speed pitch. Called for strike 3. 2 down to bring up pitcher Dawson Harrelson. You know, sitting out closer to the field does have its pros as from being up in a press box. When you're out on the field, you can absolutely see the movement of the pitches. That was an excellent pitch by Gavin Hall. 2 down. Harrelson's now up to bat. First pitch to him, delivered a bit low for ball 1. The catcher, Dawson Griffiths, is on deck, and he hit a home run in the game versus Bacon County, and the Appling County Pirate win 11-1. Next pitch, missing a bit high. That'll make it 2-0. Harrelson steps back in. Gavin Hall coming set. Here's the pitch. This ball is hit foul, third base side. That'll make it 2-1. Let's see, the junior varsity had a game yesterday. Pull that score up really quickly. The junior varsity won over Swainsboro yesterday, 12-2. Congratulations to the Toombs County Junior Varsity Baseball team. The 2-1 is poked foul, out of play, first base side. And that'll even up the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down. Bulldogs on top right now, 2-1. We're in the bottom of the first. Gavin Hall is on the mound for Toombs County today. The 2-2 is on. So Harrelson remains in this battle with pitcher Gavin Hall. Harrelson stepping in. Hall coming set. And the 2-2 is on the way. And this ball is poked in the left field for a base hit for Dawson Harrelson. So with a runner at first, that'll bring up catcher Dawson Griffiths. Catcher Jason Dukes has called time to go up and talk to his pitcher Gavin Hall. I noticed assistant coach Hayne Bryant wasn't particularly happy with that call there as far as the pitch call goes. 2 down, runner at first. Stanley holding him on. Hall now working from the stretch. Coming set, going to throw back to first. Didn't get him. Harrelson back safely. Gavin Hall coming back onto the mound. I think we started this game just after 6 o'clock. 6:01, maybe 6:02. The pitch is going, runner going. Throw from Jason Dukes. Looks like he slipped there. And Harrelson is in safely. The perfect record Dukes had coming into this game is now voided. 0-1 on Griffiths. Gavin Hall coming back onto the mound. I believe the Toombs County High School tennis team was in action today at 4 p.m. I don't know what the outcome of that is. Hall coming set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss by Griffiths for strike 2. Hall way ahead in the count here. 0-2. 2 down. Runner now at second. Hall coming onto the mound, working from the stretch. Runner at second, has his lead. Hall coming set, giving a look. The 0-2 is going to be hit softly onto the ground to Trayvon Harris. Harris fields it, fires to first. Stanley makes a nice pick there and that will be out number 3. So the Bulldogs do give up 1 run and a base hit, but they're still leading 2-1 as we go into the top of the second inning. You're listening to Bulldog Baseball on Y101.
You've heard the name. You've seen it many times. But do you know the real story of General So? Neither do we, but we do know it's a fantastic sauce. Try Zaxby's new General So's boneless chicken wings. The perfect blend of sweet and heat, and oh so delicious. It's legendary chicken with a legendary sauce. The new General So's boneless wings meal with crinkle fries and a 22-ounce drink. For a limited time, only at Zaxby's.
Have you heard the news? There's a new business in town, Doodlebugs. Formerly Pitch and Stitch, is owned and operated by Mona Jones. Doodlebugs is located at 111 Southeast Main Street in Vidalia. We embroider, screen print, and vinyl most items. Come see us Monday through Friday. Our hours are 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. We can't wait to see you at Doodlebugs.
Now back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
And welcome back to Appleton County in an on-region matchup between the Toombs County Bulldogs and the Appleton County Pirates. Up to bat for the Bulldogs right now will be DH Dawson Brantley, followed by third baseman Trayvon Harris, Alex Gordy, and Cody Cortez. The Bulldogs are on top right now, 2-1, scoring 2 runs in the top of the first inning. Dawson Harrelson is still pitching for the Pirates. In these non-region games, sometimes coaches put in a lot of pitchers, and then other times they kind of let one pitcher ride out the game until they start to get in trouble, and then they bring in help. So we'll see how this goes for both teams, considering it's a non-region game, but still reflects on the overall record of the team. And the Bulldogs are currently 2-1.
Dawson Brantley, the batter. Trayvon Harris on deck.
Go Dawson!
So Harrelson coming on to the mound, going to start with the windup. No one on base. The first pitch to Brantley is on the way. He gets under this one, fouls it off out of play for strike 1. Dawson Brantley for the varsity right now is batting 2 for 4, which is .500. The 0-1. Going to be in for strike 2, called at the knee. Brantley steps back in, behind the count, 0-2. Harrelson winding, and the pitch. Missing outside, that'll make it 1-2. Trying to get Brantley chasing with something there. Harrelson. Now coming set, winding, and the 0-2. An off-speed pitch, which Brantley gets out in front and fouls it down to head coach Derek James. And Brantley stays alive in this battle. 1 ball and 2 strikes. As the catcher Griffiths settles back behind home plate, and Dawson Brantley steps into the batter's box. The 1-2 on the way. Swing! And a miss at a breaking ball for strike 3. 1 down to bring up Trayvon Harris, who wears number 13 for the team.
Trayvon Harris, the batter. Alex Gordy on deck. 1 out.
Senior Alex Gordy's on deck, playing second base tonight. Third baseman Trayvon Harris is up to bat now. First pitch to him. Missing high for ball 1. Now the umpire is coming out to talk to the pitcher. I think they were getting on to him for using dirt off the mound to rub on the ball. Let's keep it that white, bright color. Which, I mean, if you hit it in the dirt or it drops here behind home plate, it's going to get orange. Okay, actually, new information came in. Next pitch to Harris calls for strike 1. He was actually licking his fingers and putting it on the ball. And in a time of, the times we live in now, you can't really do that. The 1-1. Missing low. That'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike. You actually have a good friend of mine who actually lost his father this week due to COVID. So I'm telling you, people, it still kills. The 2-1, missing high. That'll make it 3-1. Three balls and one strike on Trayvon Harris. Harris steps in. You know, he's a freshman, by the way. The 3-1 from Harrelson. Swing and a miss. Or actually, it sounded more like a foul tip into the glove of catcher Griffiths. But that'll load up the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes on freshman Trayvon Harris. The full count pitch is on the way, and that misses high and inside. And Trayvon reaches on a walk. With 1 down, that'll bring up senior Alex Gordy. Gordy right now is batting 1 for 4, which is .250 on the season.
Alex Gordy, the batter. Cody Cortez on deck.
1 down, runner at first. Pitch from Harrelson. Missing high. 1 ball, no strikes on Gordy. Trayvon Harris with his lead at first. The 1-0 is on the way. Gordy swinging and missing for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on the right-handed hitter. Harris getting a lead. Harrelson coming set. The 1-1. Swing and a miss on a fastball for strike 2.
Let's go, right here.
Gordy has fallen behind in the count. See if he can pull his way out of this one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch is on the way. Swing and a miss. And that will be strike 3. 2 down to bring up Cody Cortez. Cortez right now on the varsity season is 1 for 1. So if my math is correct, that's 1,000 batting average. Then after Cortez, we'll be back to the top of the order with senior Chandler Lin. Harris with his lead at first. The pitch is on the way. Harris is going. Pitch is high. Throw to second is way offline. Going into center field. Trayvon Harris is now going to hold up there. The Bulldog fans were screaming go, but that would have been probably a mistake. So Harris made the right decision staying there at second. And that makes it 1 ball, no strike on Cody Cortez. Yeah, the catcher there, that throw was way offline, which could have been very dangerous for Trayvon Harris had that throw been there. It looked like the speed of the release was definitely on that throw. So 2 down with a runner in scoring position, and Cody Cortez up the bat. Counts 1 ball, no strike. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss by Cortez for strike 1. That'll even up the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Head coach Derek James talking to his base runner. Wilson coming set, working from the stretch. The 1-1. Missing high. That'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike. Harrelson, the stretch, the 2-1. And that hits Cortez. Definitely not in a good place, but he took it, and now he's going to walk down to first. I know what you're thinking when I said definitely not a good place. It wasn't there. But it just looked like he was not prepared for that ball to come in that way, and it did. But that'll bring up senior Chandler Lin. Lin reached on 4 straight balls in his first at bat, also on a walk. And with runners at first and second, and Lin really good at getting on base. We'll see here if the Bulldogs can score some more runs to add to their lead. Harrelson coming set. Runners with their lead. The 2-out pitch to Lin. The first pitch is in for a strike. And that'll make it 0-1. 2 down. Harrelson coming set. Winding, the 0-1. Missing low, but blocked up by catcher Griffiths. And that'll make it 1-1. One ball, 1 strike on Chandler Lynn. Harrelson coming set, and the 1-1 is on the way. Lynn taking that one for ball 2. 2-1 on the left-handed senior. He bats from the left hand. Throws with the right. The 2-1. As missing low and inside. Lynn has worked this count to 3 balls and 1 strike. On deck, senior Chase Musselman. Harrelson coming set. The 3-1. Missing high, and Chandler Lynn takes ball 4 once again. 2 down, and the bases are loaded for the Bulldogs. Let's see if they can score some runs, because what they don't want to do here is strand runners in scoring position, and every base is occupied here in the top of the second inning. The coach for Appleton County is coming in, may be here to make a pitching change. The way he's looking around, it looks like that's exactly what's happening. And I wonder who they're pulling in. They're pulling somebody out of the bullpen. And as soon as I see his number, I will send it back to the station for a short break. See, looks like it's number 2, and number 2 is Aiden Livingston. So as Livingston warms up to finish out the inning, we're going to take a break and send it back to the station. Bulldogs leading 2-1 here in Appling on Y101.
It's baseball season, and we at First Franklin Financial are big fans of our local teams. When life strikes with sudden expenses, First Franklin has been there to help for over 80 years. We offer fixed loan rates up to $15,000 with easy payment plans and fast approvals. Visit us online at oneffc.com or give us a call at 537-3062. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage License C5656.
Hello, Betsy Rollins here again for Tar Land and Timber, located on US 1 South in Lyons, just before the Omaha River. My dad, Tommy Rollins, is the owner and operator of Tar Land and Timber. If you have questions about your timber, give my dad a call. Pine wood, pulpwood, hardwood. He does it all. He will give you the best price for your timber. The job will be done right. Give Tommy a call at 912-565-8850. And don't forget to tell him Betsy sent you.
Now back to the field for all the hard-hitting action. It's Toombs County Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101.
And welcome back to Appling County, where the Bulldogs are here to face off in a non-region game that is about 33 minutes in progress right now. And Chase Musselman's coming up to the plate to hit with 2 down and the bases loaded. The Bulldogs could make this a very big inning for themselves with 2 down, but let's see how this inning unfolds. Aiden Livingston is now pitching for the Pirates. I was watching some of the stuff he has. He does have an off-speed pitch. First pitch to Musselman. He wanted to, but did not, and that'll be ball 1. Livingston coming set in the pitch. Missing low. That'll make it 2 balls and no strike on right-handed hitter Chase Musselman. Livingston working from the stretch. Bases loaded. The 2-0 to Musselman. And that's going to be put right down the pipe for strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike on senior Chase Musselman. While a walk will be okay, a base hit could be much better here. The 2-1. And that'll be called for strike 2. Counts now even up on Musselman. 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 down. Livingston coming set. Pitching from the right. The 2-2 is on the way. Musselman pokes this one into the glove of first baseman Larson, and that ends the inning. Bulldogs unable to score any there with the bases loaded, and we go into the bottom of the second. Bulldogs on top 2-1 as we break on Y101.
If you're tired of making multiple trips to the pharmacy each month for prescription refills, All Care Pharmacy can help. With our Care Plus program, we contact your doctor for refills. We fill all of your regular monthly medications at one time and package them by dose. This way, you only have to make one trip to the pharmacy to pick up your medications. Call All Care Pharmacy at 912-524-0100 for more information about this free service.
McClendon Enterprises Incorporated is your local go-to contractor for turnkey civil construction services. We've been a proud supporter of local athletics since our start in 1979 and are appreciative of the values instilled in our youth by the coaches and staff of the Toombs County school system over these years. If you're interested in pursuing a challenging yet rewarding career in civil construction, please visit our website at McClendenEnterprises.com today. Now back to the field for all the hard-hitting action. It's Toombs County Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101.
And welcome back to Appleton County for a non-region matchup between the Toombs County Bulldogs and the Appleton County Pirates. Up to bat for the Pirates right now is first baseman Jason Larson, who just ended the inning on a line out to him, followed by Harrison Simmons, Michael Bass, and Malachi Mullis. Gavin Hall is still on the hill for Toombs County. And the first pitch to Larson will miss low for ball one.
Now batting number 2, pitcher Aiden Livingston.
Aiden Livingston. Is that Aiden Livingston? We'll see. The 1-0. That is Aiden Livingston. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Aiden Livingston's up to bat. He just went into pitch. And Harrison Simmons is on deck, so I guess they put him in for Jason Larson. The 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss, and that'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes on Aiden Livingston. Hall winding. The 1-2 is missing way high out of the zone. That'll make it 2 balls and 2 strikes on Livingston. This is sophomore Gavin Hall's first varsity start in pitching. The 2-2 is popped up into the air, and it looks like it's going to float out of play over first base side. The count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Bulldogs will be back in action tomorrow for a junior varsity doubleheader in Reedsville. That varsity game begins at 6, while the junior varsity will start at 4. The 2-2 is fouled off out of play once again, and the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gavin Hogg gets back on the mound. He's coming set, working from the windup. The 2-2 is on the way, and he pops this one up into the air. It looks like it's going to go out of play also, and it does. And surprisingly enough, all of these have been going out of location at the same place, or out of play at the same location. That was the better way to word that sentence. So still 2 balls and 2 strikes on pitcher Aiden Livingston, who just came in and relieved Dawson Harrelson, who pitched 1 2/3 inning, allowed a hit, 2 runs, none of which were earned, 4 walks, and had 2 strikeouts. So I'm not entirely sure what we're waiting on, and now Gavin Hall is walking off the back of the mound. And now he steps back on. And now he steps back off, as it looks like it's a game to see who can get into whose head, the pitcher or the batter. As time has still been called, I guess we're now both waiting for one or the other to call the game back in. Yeah, it seems like this is mental play here to see who can get who off their rhythm. Or is somebody tying their shoe? No. I'm really unsure about what we're waiting for here. Is the batter ready? I don't think we're waiting on Gavin Hall. And Jason Dukes got tired of squatting, so he's now standing up. Or maybe we were getting foul balls in. I think that may have been what we were doing. It was very odd. But it looks like we're ready to go now. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes on Livingston. Hall coming set. The 2-2 is on the way, and it's going to be called for strike 3. A nice pitch by Gavin Hall. 1 down to bring up center fielder Harrison Simmons. Wearing number 12 for the team. He'll be followed by right fielder Michael Bass, who is on deck. So one down here in the bottom of the second inning. Bulldogs still on top 2-1. Gavin Hall coming set and delivering to the plate. This pitch is popped up, out of play, straight back, behind the net, behind home plate. Which this is the one field I kind of worry about coming to because there is a large chance I could take a foul ball. The 0-1 from Hall. A nice off-speed pitch, swing, and a miss by Simmons. And now Hall's way ahead in the count here. No balls, 2 strikes. Gavin coming set. The 0-2's on the way, and that's just missing outside. Bulldog fans not happy about that one. So that'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes on Harrison Simmons. Hall coming set. Winding, and the 1-2's on the way. A nice pitch and swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 down. So Hall coming out here in the bottom of the second with 2 back-to-back strikeouts. Let's see how he fares against the left-handed batter, Michael Bass. Bass stepping in, batting from the left-hand side. Hall, of course, right-handed pitcher. First pitch. It'll be in for a strike. 0-1. I don't know too many details about that junior varsity game yesterday as I was not there. The 0-1 is lined into left field over towards Chase Musselman and is way over Chase Musselman's head. He went ahead and turned and was running to the fence to get that one. But he gets the ball in fairly quickly, but Michael Bass is standing on second with a double. The ball absolutely left the bat as soon as it made contact with it. And Chase Musselman knew the only thing to do with that one was to turn and run. That'll bring up Malachi Mullis, the left fielder. With the runner in scoring position, Appling does have the opportunity to possibly tie the game back up. But let's see if Gavin Hall's pitching and the Bulldog defense can keep that from happening. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off, out of play, third base side for strike 1. Mullis steps back in, and Hall steps off the mound. Hall stepping back on. Hall coming set. The 0-1. It's popped up. Out of play. That'll make it 0-2. Oh, man. They even have the broken glass sound effect. Is there anything this Appling County team doesn't have? They got the music. They got the sound effects. The 0-2. Missing high. That'll make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. You know, you usually don't get into too much detailed public address things like that until you go to a college game. Oh, man, do they go all out there. The 1-2 is missing in the dirt but blocked up by Jason Dukes. That'll make the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gavin Hall working from the stretch. Bass with his lead at second. Hall now coming set. Winding, the 2-2, swing and a miss. And Gavin Hall retires the inning on 3 strikeouts, but does give up 1 double, but does not do any harm to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs still leading 2-1 as we go into the top of the 3rd inning in Appling on Y101.
Our sole purpose here at the bank is to share our financial knowledge with you so that we can help you grow. Whether it's a savings account, a new home, business and personal loans, or to help finance your children's education, we're here for you. We're an equal housing lender. People's Bank, where people come first. Member FDIC. Online at ourpeoplesbank.com.
Are you making plans with a friend or the family for a nice meal out? Shawnee's in Vidalia would like to invite you to stop by today. The dining room is open along with the all-you-can-eat buffet and salad bar. And if you choose, you can dine from the menu. Whether it's dine in or carry out, the friendly folks at Shoney's is ready to serve you. They offer catering, and delivery is available for large orders at Shoney's in Vidalia, located at 2505 Highway 280 in Vidalia, or call 912-537-0922.
Now we're going back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
The Bulldogs are on top 2-1 as we enter the top of the third inning here in Appling County. Bryson Stanley is up to bat for the Dogs. He'll be followed by Will Watts and then by Jason Dukes. Aiden Livingston is still on the mound for Appling. He came in the bottom of the second.
Bryson Stanley, the batter, Will Watts on deck.
Bryson stepping in, right-handed hitter. In his first at bat, he hit into a ground out to the third baseman. First pitch to him is an off-speed, which he fouls off for strike one. So this pitcher definitely has some, the word slip that I was trying to use, but he has some pitches to choose from. The 0-1, fastball, in for strike two. Stanley stepping back in, right-handed hitter. Behind in the count right now, 0-2. Livingston winding in the 0-2. Missing outside for ball one. Livingston still with the windup. Stanley in, slight movement on the bat. The 1-2's on the way. Breaking ball, missing high. Didn't break quite as low as he would have liked that one to. So the count stays even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Livingston winding 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, and that'll be strike 3. 1 down to bring up sophomore Will Watts. So far in this game, Watts has had the team's only base hit with an RBI single, which scored the Bulldogs' first run. Actually, both runs the Bulldogs scored were during Will Watts' at bat. It was on a pass ball where Chandler Lin scored, and then he had an RBI single that scored Chase Musselman. The first pitch to Watts will be in for strike 1. Livingston's winding. The 0-1 is on the way. That hit out in front of the plate, so that'll make it ball 1. On deck is junior Jason Dukes, who grounded into a 6-4-3 in his first at bat. The 1-1. Off-speed pitch, swing and a miss by Watts. Telling you, this pitcher has some pitches that can really get you. From what I've been watching of him warming up, and now watching the response. The 1-2. Fastball, swing, and a miss for strike 3. However, I think one thing the pitcher has done is given away his pattern. And if I was any Bulldog offensive member on the team, I would definitely be taking note of that. Seems like he's going to start you off, a few fastballs, then an off speed, and he wants to end it with another fastball. That's what I've gathered so far. Jason Dukes is up to the plate. First pitch called for strike 1, and that was a fastball. I'll see if I'm right on this one. 2 down. 0-1 is on the way, and it was a fastball, missing low. That'll make it 1-1. Livingston coming back onto the mound, working from the windup. And here is the 1-1. An off-speed pitch that hit out in front of the plate. And Jason Dukes ahead here. 2 balls, 1 strike. Livingston coming onto the mound. 2 balls, 1 strike on Dukes. 2 down. Top of the third, the 2-1. Missing low. Dukes with a keen eye here. 3 balls, 1 strike. Which with 2 down, if Dukes gets on base, they'll for certainly put in a runner for him so he can get his equipment on to come into the bottom of the third. The 3-1 fastball, which Dukes fouls off out of play. That'll load up the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. Livingston comes on the mound. 2 down. Full count pitch is on the way to Dukes. And missing low, and Dukes reaches on a walk. Let's see who they're going to put in for Dukes, because I'm sure they are. Up to bat will be Dawson Brantley, and they're putting in senior Foster Jones to run for junior Jason Dukes. Top of the third inning, Bulldogs on top 2-1. And what is very comfortable weather. I'm in a short sleeve shirt and jeans, and it's nice. I am a little worried that it may get chillier as the sun finishes setting. Jones with his lead, who is pinch running for catcher Jason Dukes with 2 down. Dawson Brantley's up to bat. 2-out pitch to Brantley. First pitch is going to be called for strike 1. And Brantley is DHing for pitcher Gavin Hall. Livingston working from the stretch with a runner at first. The 0-1. A nice breaking ball, which Brantley pops up in foul play to the first baseman Larson. And Larson makes the catch, and that'll be out number 3. So the Bulldogs unable to score any in this one, and instead had 2 strikeouts, a walk, and a fly out to the first baseman. We'll take a break and go into the bottom of the third inning. Bulldogs still on top 2-1 in Appling on Y101.
Does your home have its own weather pattern? Rivers Air Conditioning and Heating can help you by servicing your current system or providing you with a new energy-efficient Linux system featuring innovative iComfort 530 thermostats to let you monitor and adjust your home temperature anywhere with your smartphone app. Call Rivers Heating and Air Conditioning at 912-537-8490 or visit us online at riversac.net.
Patriot Gas in Vidalia is happy to serve its community, and it's been serving its community for over 15 years. With a combined experience of over 55 years and the only true locally owned gas service in town. And if you need them on the weekend, they'll be there too. From gas logs to fireplaces to stoves and propane, Patriot Gas in Vidalia is the only choice to get the job done efficiently and effectively. If you need to call them, the number is 537-1943, or you can go by and visit the location at 209 Green Street in Vidalia.
And now we take you back to the field for all the action of the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
Number 4.
So leading off here in the bottom of the third inning, we're back to the top of the order for the Pirates. Patrick Crosby, the shortstop, is up to bat. He reached on a full count walk back in the bottom of the first inning. Gavin Hall is still on the mound for Toombs County. Patrick Crosby is up to bat. The pitch from Hall, missing low for ball 1. Hall coming set, working from the windup here. And here's the 1-0. That'll be in at the knee for strike 1. On deck is Brantley Carter, the second baseman. Hall coming set. Winding. And the 1-1 is on the way. And that'll be it for strike 2. Very nice pitch by Hall. Hall ahead in the count here. 1 ball, 2 strikes as he is coming set. Winding. And here's the 1-2. This ball's popped out foul. Oh, man, do I hate coming here. All I can hear is somebody yell, "Watch out." Well, you don't want to look up because that's how you get hit right in the face. So you just cover your head. The 1-2 from Hall. Nice pitch called for strike 3. Very nice by Gavin Hall. And that'll give the Bulldogs 1 down. Brantley Carter in his first at bat back in the bottom of the first inning bunted. Jason Dukes came from his catching position, fielded it, and fired to first for the out. With 1 down, and the base is cleared. First pitch from Hall. He throws that in for a strike on Carter. He's working from the windup right now, as one does when there's no one on base. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1's on the way. And that one misses low. And that'll make the count even at 1. Again, the junior varsity was in action last night versus Swainsboro. They took that game 12-2. The 1-1. Popped high up into the air. First baseman Bryson Stanley moves over and makes the catch, and that'll be out number 2. 2 down. That'll bring up first baseman Thomas Higgins. And his first at bat, he had a called strike 3 on a 1-2 count. You know, I have a memory at this Burger King here in Appling that I'll share with you from the year, what was it, 2019. First pitch to Higgins is lined on the ground to Cortez. He fields it, fires to first, and that will be a 3-up, 3-down inning for the Bulldog defense. I'll share that story when we come back. Bulldogs still leading 2-1 as we go into the top of the 4th on Y101.
This is TCV Broadcasting, WLYU FM, Lions Vidalia, Y101.
For over 75 combined years, the campuses of Southeastern Technical College have been providing education for the real world. STC Swainsboro and Vidalia locations give students from Glenville to Wrightsville access to local, high-quality training that won't break the bank. From accounting to welding, Southeastern Tech's programs give you the tools to succeed now, whether you've just graduated high school or you're looking to kickstart your career. For more information on enrollment, visit southeasterntech.edu.
Check out these great deals going on through February 28th at the all-new Brogdon Auto Parts, your local Napa store in Swainsboro. Get the Napa Oil Special 5-quart jug, only $11.49. Napa 15W40 HD Motor Oil, $19.69 a gallon. Power Service Diesel Fuel Additive, $6.99 each. Max Premium Starter Fluid or Max Windshield De-Icer, your choice, $2.49 each. And they have hydraulic hoses at Brogdon Auto Parts, located at 204 South Coleman Street in Swainsboro. Now, back to the field for more Toombs County High School baseball on Y101.
We're in Appling County tonight for a non-region matchup between the Toombs County Bulldogs and the Appling County Pirates. The Pirates right now on the season are 1-0. They're coming off a 11-1 win versus Bacon County. That game was this week. And the Bulldogs are 2-1 on their 2021 season. Up to bat now for the Bulldogs is number 13, Trayvon Harris. Harris, in his first at bat, reached on a full count walk. He'll be followed by senior Alex Gordy. Aiden Livingston is still on the mound for the Appling County Pirates. The first pitch, Trayvon did a check swing there, and he did go, and that'll be strike 1. But anyway, I believe it was a Bacon County game that I rode with Barney 2 in 2019. The 0-1, missing low. And he asked me what I wanted to eat, and I told him I didn't care. I can eat anywhere, and that's true. I never have a problem eating at a restaurant somebody else chooses. The 1-1, fouled off out of play. That's probably because I'm a pretty easy person to get along with, I would say. I mean, I don't know. People may disagree. But anyway, and we ended up eating at this Burger King here in Appling County because to Bacon called strike 3 on Trayvon Harris at the knee. And that'll be 1 down. That'll bring up Alex Gordy. But anyway, it took us from Bacon to Appling to decide what we were going to eat. And we both were like, well, there is a Burger King here. And Barney, he liked it and I liked it. So either way. But that's the first encounter I had where first pitch to Gordy is going to be called for strike 1. That Barney actually took the lid off his drink and drank without the straw. Now, I know people do this, and I asked him why he did it, and he said because his sister would be mad at him. The 0-1, missing low for ball 1. And the reason she would be mad is his sister, Miss Susan, a very nice lady, very, very nice lady. She is actually a big environmentalist over in Colorado. The 1-1 called for strike 2. And she is not a plastic user. She doesn't use plastic as an attempt to, help out the animals and whatnot. The 1-2 swing and a miss, and that'll be strike 3 on Gordy. 2 down, that'll bring up junior Cody Cortez. Two down.
Chandler Lin on deck. 2 out.
And then when me and Miss Susan, met up to help Barney out in town one day when she came to the beautiful city of Vidalia, first pitch to Cortez is called for strike one. We also got food, and she told him to hold the cutlery because it was plastic. The 0-1 swing and a miss from Cortez. And now he's behind in the count. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 down. But just a memory of this Burger King here, which more than likely is probably where I'll swing by for food tonight. The 0-2 swing and a miss, and that'll be strike 3. Aiden Livingston setting down the side with back-to-back-to-back strikeouts, and we go into the bottom of the 4th. Bulldogs still lead by 1 here in Appling as we break on Y101.
ASE certified. Stevens Truck Center has what truckers need for their trucks. Truck parts, truck sales, truck servicing, for overhauls to wiring to rear end to transmission repairs. Stevens Truck Center is ASE certified to repair your trucks. Call 912-526-3117. Stevens Truck Center, Highway number 1 in Lyons.
K&K Septic Tank Service, Highway 130 East in Vidalia, will take care of all your septic tank troubles. Ronald Kite is licensed and has over 25 years of professional experience. When the job needs to be right, call the best. That's K&K Septic Tank. Get ready for his numbers, 537-2319 or 293-2319. And again, that's K&K Septic Tank Service in Vidalia. Now, back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
We're back here in Appling County. The music is blaring, and they're only playing the greatest hits that would play on Y101, I assure you. The newest music, that's what they're playing here. They're rapping, all that stuff. I know the Y101 listeners wouldn't be happy with that one. So Dawson Harrelson's up to bat. First pitch to him, called for strike 1. Gavin Hall is still on the mound for the Toombs County Bulldog baseball team. The 0-1, missing low in the dirt for ball 1. I believe Dawson Harrelson, who started out the game pitching for the Appling County Pirates, has now moved over to third base. Hall winding. The 1-1 is on the way. Missing high. That'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike. I would say the game started here about an hour ago. I want to say 6:01. It may have been 6:02. I wasn't exactly looking at the clock, but I do know the Fox News was playing when we came on. 2-1, missing high, and now Hall finds himself behind in the count, but batter Harrelson is ahead here, 3 balls, 1 strike. Gavin Hall had an excellent inning last inning, facing 4 batters, giving up only 1 hit, and retiring the other 3 on strikeouts. This ball is looped foul. Or fair. It's looped fair. It's looped fair according to the umpire. But I'm going to have to disagree with him on that one. Refuse to talk about umpires in this way. But that ball was clearly foul. I hate to tell him that, because I respect what they do. But with that call, Gavin Hall has given up a double. And that'll bring up catcher Dawson Griffiths. Hall now working from the stretch, runner at second. And this ball is fouled back into the net for strike 1. Hall wears number 14 for the Bulldogs. Here for baseball, I'm not entirely sure which number he wore for football. Maybe it was the same. I don't know. I mainly went to most of those games for moral support. Looks like they're going to pick back to second, and this ball gets by Gordy and rolls into center field. But thankfully, Chandler Lynn was there to cover, and they got the ball back in. Seems like the throw from Hall was a little offline, and Gordy couldn't quite reach it. So still no balls, 1 strike on Griffiths. And head coach Derek James is now coming out to possibly make a pitching change or to talk to his defense, but I'm not sure if it'll be a pitching change, because I think Gavin Hall is doing a fine job so far. I mean, the hit he just gave up was questionable, Because from here, and I'm sitting facing right down the third base foul line, like I'm looking straight down the line, I think that was a foul ball. But again, I don't talk about umpires calling a game. That's one thing I refuse to do. That's one thing Barney taught me never to do. He said, never, ever do it. Because then you'll be one of those sportscasters that people talk about because all they do is talk about the umpires and blame the umpires, and I refuse to do any of that. I recognize some questionable calls. I'll use that word, questionable, just like that one was. 0-1 on Dawson Griffiths. Here's the pitch from Hall, missing high. Duke's popping up there to get it. So the count's not even. 1 ball, 1 strike on Dawson Griffiths, the catcher for the Appling County Pirates. Runner at second. Gavin Hall coming set. The 1-1 on the way. This ball is lined into the 5-6 hole for a base hit. Chase Musselman's coming in on the run to get it in as quickly as possible. Throws it to his cutoff man. No go from the runner at first. He's there with a single. And now you got runners on the corners. And this could be the inning for Appling County. Bulldog defense is going to have to play spectacularly well to not allow a run to score. And the bad thing is there are no outs here for the Toombs County Bulldog baseball team. See, now the song they're playing right now is very Y101 appropriate. If you can't hear it, it's Waylon Jennings singing about the good old boys. So Aiden Livingston steps in, right-handed hitter. He's pitching currently for the Pirates. Hall now working from the stretch. Bulldogs in a predicament here. Runners on the corners, no outs. First pitch, missing low, apparently, for strike 1. Maybe a bit inside, a touch inside. 1 ball, no strikes on Livingston. And the bad thing here is there are no outs, and there's a runner in scoring position. Here's the pitch. It's hit onto the ground. Alex Gordy, he fields it, flips the second out there. They're not really going to have a chance for the runner at first. So on a fielder's choice, Appling County scores another run, and that makes it 2-2. So 1 down with a runner at first. That brings up Harrison Simmons, the center fielder. And it looks like they're going to put in a runner for the pitcher. That'll be number 8. And number 8 is Jeremiah Holmes. Harrison Simmons is going to go down and talk to his third base coach. And Derek James is coming out to talk to somebody, talk to the field umpire about something. I'm not sure which call it could be, but he's talking to him about something. And he's walking off.
Now batting center fielder number 12, Harrison Simmons.
So Harrison Simmons is 0 for 1 tonight for the Pirates. In his first at bat, at the bottom of the second, he struck out on a 1-2. So let's see if Toombs County can get out of this with only giving up 1 run. Which, by the umpire's call of that fair ball, makes it an earned run, which is better than an unearned run, statistically speaking. Hall going to pick back to first. Holmes is there safely. 1 down here in Appling County. The score is tied 2-2. And Hall's picking back to first. Holmes back safely. Gavin Hall coming set, working from the stretch. Runner at first. Pitch to the plate. Missing for ball 1. Seemed like the home plate umpire was a little upset with Coach Hayne Bryant. The 1-0 is popped high up into the air to left field to Chase Musselman. He's running over. He's able to make the catch, and that will be out number 2. Nicely done by Chase Musselman. Michael Bass is up to bat. He's the right fielder for the team. He had an excellent hit for Appling County back in the bottom of the second inning. It was a hit to left center. Actually, no, it was. I would consider that more left center, I guess. It was a hard hit. Pretty much went all the way to the fence. As soon as Musselman read it off the bat, he just turned and started running, which I think was a very smart move on his part. 2 down, runner at first. Hall trying to work his way out of a pickle here. First pitch to Bass is in for strike 1. Game has been tied up here in the second inning, 2-all, or fourth inning, excuse me. I was about to say, thank goodness we're not in the second inning. That was an hour ago. The 0-1, runner going. Here's the ball hit on the ground to Cody Cortez. He tries to tag second, and he just flips to Gordy. But did Gordy drop the ball? I don't know. The field umpire called him out anyway. Hold on. Keep it here. Keep it here just a second. The umpire is saying it was on the transfer. The head coach for Appling County is saying not. So before I send it back, we'll see what the final verdict is. And it is out number 3. So on a questionable call of a base hit, the Bulldogs have allowed the game to be tied up 2-2, and we move into the top of the 5th in Appling. We'll take a break and come back on Y101.
For over 35 years, Thriftway, your Galaxy food store, has been serving the community and is your family-owned and operated hometown grocery store. Michael Grimes and his staff strive to support their community and give customers service second to none. Also, make Thriftway's Meat Department your first stop when you're looking for fresh, USDA certified meats. Their professional meat cutters are always happy to get you the perfect cut of meat. Come in and save throughout the store every day at Thriftway, your Galaxy food store in Lyons.
Community Hospice in Vidalia has been serving families in our community for over 20 years. With their years of service and expertise, they are who you need to call when a family member is facing life's toughest challenges. CEO Jason Colbert will ensure that your family member is treated with the utmost decency and respect. You can call them today at 912-537-0063, or you can go by the facilities at 904 Mount Vernon Road in Vidalia. Jason Colbert and the gang at Community Hospice would like to send their best wishes to Bulldog Senior number 22, Gray Stevens, and wish him the best of luck in his senior season.
Now back to the field for all the hard-hitting action. It's Toombs County Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101.
It's the Bulldogs versus the Pirates in a non-region matchup in Appling County. The Bulldogs, Pirates both have 2. Bulldogs scoring both their runs in the top of the first and have not scored a run since, while Appling County split theirs up, scoring 1 in the bottom of the first and 1 in the bottom of the 4th. Luckily for the Dogs, they have the entire lineup to go through because we're back to the top of the order. Chandler Lin is up to bat so far tonight. He's reached on 2 walks, giving him an on-base percentage. However, as far as the batting average goes, when you walk, that's non-existent. Or get hit by a pitch, sac fly, all of that. Doesn't even count as an at-bat. Some baseball knowledge for you. Livingston still on the hill for Appling. First pitch to Lynn, missing outside for 1. On deck, Chase Musselman. Got a senior followed by a senior, followed by a junior. Next pitch. That'll be called for strike 1 on Lynn. Count's now even. The Bulldogs need to score some more runs here, or they could be in for a very long game. Next pitch, breaking ball. Lynn hits onto the shortstop. Crosby fields it, fires to first, and he got Lynn maybe by a step. 1 down. With 1 down, that'll bring up senior Chase Musselman, the left fielder. Right now, Musselman's 0 for 1 tonight with a walk.
Chase Musselman, the batter. Bryson Stanley on deck.
Livingston coming set. The 1-out pitch to Musselman's on the way. Musselman going to show bunt. Did not get it down, and that'll be called for strike 1. On deck, junior Bryson Stanley, who will be followed by a sophomore, Will Watts, unless there is a change in the order, but I doubt there will be. Watts is 1 for 2 tonight. The 0-1. It's popped up foul and out of play. And that'll be strike 2 on Chase Musselman. Livingston is just coming off an inning where he retired the side 3 up, 3 down on 3 straight strikeouts. So we'll see here. The 0-2 to Musselman's on the way, missing low and outside for ball 1. The Toombs County Middle School soccer team, the girls won their game tonight 2-0. against South Tatnall and Glenville. 1-2. Musselman puts this one up into the air to center fielder Simmons. Simmons runs in and makes the catch. And that'll be out number 2. 2 down to bring up Bryson Stanley. Stanley tonight's 0 for 2 with a fielder's choice and a K. So Bryson could look to use the hit on the season right now. Stanley is 0 for 5. And some of his at-bats, he's reached on errors. And if you know anything about scoring books, you can't, a base hit or an error does not count as anything. It counts as an offer because you can't give credit for that. First pitch, swing and a miss by Stanley. That'll make it 0-1. 0-1, missing low. That'll make the count even at 1. Win or lose in tonight's game, there is one guy I do have to interview. That'd be Gavin Hall. Breaking ball called for strike 2 because I think he's had an excellent day on the mound for a sophomore and his first varsity start as the pitcher. The 1-2 to Stanley. He puts this one onto the ground. Shortstop moving over to his right. Stanley making the run. And does he make it? Yes, he does. Stanley reaches with a base hit there. And the Bulldogs have a base runner. That'll bring up sophomore Will Watts, who is 1 for 2 in tonight's game, scoring with both runs the Bulldogs have, scoring in his at bat back in the top of the first inning.
Will Watts the batter. Jason Dukes on deck.
Livingston coming set. Stanley with a lead. Pitch to Watts, missing outside for ball 1. On deck, junior Jason Dukes, who was 0 for 1 tonight with a walk. The 1-0's on the way. And that's missing just under the knee. That'll make it 2 balls, no strikes. Bulldogs need to be in the box to hit. Let's see if they can get something started with 2. The 2-0 swing, foul tip. That'll be strike 1. Bulldogs could rally here in the 5th to put some more runs on the board. Because right now it'll be a battle to who can score the most between now and the 7th. Which, I mean, when I say that kind of logic, that's typically how every game goes, right? Everybody's in a battle to score the most runs before the game's over. 3-1. That 2-1 pitch was missing high. Watts in a good position here. Can be selective with whatever pitch he chooses to swing at. He has 2 strikes here to take. Or 1 to take truly. And unfortunately, he gets under this one and pops it over to the first baseman, who moves around a little bit, but camps under it and makes the catch. And the Bulldogs unable to score any here in the top of the 5th. We go to the top or the bottom of the 5th. Score is tied 2-2 in Appling as we break on Y101.
You've heard the name. You've seen it many times. But do you know the real story of General So? Neither do we, but we do know it's a fantastic sauce. Try Zaxby's new General Tso's boneless chicken wings. The perfect blend of sweet and heat, and oh so delicious. It's legendary chicken with a legendary sauce. The new General Tso's boneless wings meal with crinkle fries and a 22-ounce drink. For a limited time, only at Zaxby's.
Have you heard the news? There's a new business in town. Doodlebugs, formerly Pitch and Stitch, is owned and operated by Mona Jones. Doodlebugs is located at 111 Southeast Main Street in Vidalia. We embroider, screen print, and vinyl most items. Come see us Monday through Friday. Our hours are 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. We can't wait to see you at Doodlebugs.
Now back to the field for all the hard-hitting action. It's Toombs County Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101.
Slide to the right.
Welcome back to Appling, where maybe you can hear the cha-cha slide playing in the background. Gavin Hall is no longer... Yeah, that's still him. That's still Gavin. For some reason, it didn't look like him. He was in the middle of a pitch just then, but that is definitely Gavin Hall. Still on the mound for Toombs County. The Bulldogs and the Pirates are tied right now as we're in the bottom of the 5th. And up to bat is Malachi Mullis, the left fielder, who bats from the left-hand side. Hall in his first battle with Mullis. I didn't set up that sentence quite like I wanted to say what I wanted to say, but in Mullis's first at bat, he struck out. First pitch from Hall, hitting in front of the plate for ball one. Hall going to work from the windup. Coming set. 1-0 is on the way. And this ball is hit foul. Third base side, out of play. Counts now even at 1. Or watch your cars. Hall coming set. The 1-1 is on the way. And did it hit the batter? It did. So now Mullis reaching on a hit by a pitch. And unfortunately for Toombs County, it has brought the lineup back to the top of the order. And you don't want to give up too much here around these guys. Last year, let's go back to last year's game when the Bulldogs played Appling County. If I can find it really fast. Yeah, here's a game that they played at home. The Bulldogs lost 3-0 versus Appling. Pretty sure they played one here last year also. Showing bunt, no bunt. Duke's ball got away a bit, but he stayed with it. It'll be ball one on Patrick Crosby, who is 0 for 1 tonight for the Pirates, reaching on a walk and having a called strike 3. The 1-0 showing bunt again. He didn't pull back, so that'll be strike 1, making no contact with the ball. Runner at first for the Pirates here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 ball, 1 strike on Crosby. Hall coming set. Crosby showing bunt early, and he was unable to lay this one down, fouling it off, and that'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. So I assume now that Crosby is going to be swinging the stick, but you never know. People surprise you. It's very surprising to see somebody try a bunt with 2 strikes. Very surprising. But you can never put it past people. I mean, you can assume they wouldn't, but Hall coming set. The 1-2 is on the way. This ball is poked foul. Line foul, actually, rather. First base side and out of play. Been playing the game about an hour and 20 minutes, and we're already in the bottom of the 5th, so I'll say we're making, knock on wood, pretty excellent time here. Hall coming set, the 1-2. Just missing. That was a nice pitch by Gavin Hall, so that'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes now on Crosby. Hall giving a look at his runner. Now he's coming set. The 2-2 missing outside. And that'll make it a full count. These pitches are just barely missing. Barely missing. Hall going to pick back to first. Mullis is there safely. Full count pitch is coming up. Gavin Hall coming onto the mound. Looking back at his runner. Now Hall's coming set. The full count pitch is poked into right field where Will Watts is at. And Watts comes up and makes the catch. And that'll be out number 1. 1 down to bring up Brantley Carter. Carter is the second baseman for the Pirates. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a run scored. Right-handed hitter, runner at first. 1 down. Gavin Hall coming onto the mound, working from the stretch. Receiving the sign from catcher Jason Dukes. Now he comes set, delivers to the plate. Ball a little low and outside for ball 1. It's all tied up here in Appling County. 2-2 in the bottom of the 5th. Gavin Hall coming set. The 1-0's on the way. This ball's poked up into the air. Center field. Chandler Lynn's running in hard as he can. That ball's going to hit in front of him, and there's nobody covering second base. So there was a defensive mishap there. It looked like Cody and Alex both ran out there to catch it, and so did Chandler Lynn, and that left second base completely unattended. So the runner got there easily. And that's a base hit for Brantley Carter. That puts runners on first and second, so a runner in scoring position for the Bulldogs. There's one down. You don't want the bottom of the inning to be a big inning because that means you're allowing Appleton County to score some runs. If they do that, that means they're ahead. And we're very close to the seventh inning. First pitch low. Jason Duke stays with it, though. That'll be ball one on Higgins. Higgins tonight is 0 for 2 with a backwards K and a ground out to shortstop Cody Cortez. All coming set. The 1-0 is on the way, missing high. That'll make the count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Hall coming set. The 2-0 is on the way. This ball is ripped in the 5-6 hole to Chase Musselman in left field. Musselman fields it cleanly and gets it all the way into the plate. Jason Dukes running up and makes the catch. A nice way to get it in a dire need situation there by Chase Musselman. Unfortunately for the Bulldog defense, that does load up the bases.
Number 14, Dawson Harrelson.
And when the base is loaded, and the 4, 5, and 6 hitters up to bat for Appleton County, Dawson Harrelson on this game is 2 for 2. This could be scary for the Bulldogs. The corners are playing in. Bryson Stanley and Trayvon Harris. Middle infielders are playing back and deep. First pitch, Dukes blocking it up there. That'll make it 1 ball, no strikes on Harrelson. The smart thing to do here would be kind of to keep it out of his zone, because if he rips one, it's going to score 1 and probably 2. The 1-0 at the letters. That'll be strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Harrelson. Gavin Hall getting his sign from his catcher, Jason Dukes. Hall's going to come set. Here's the pitch. Dukes blocks it up, rolls away a bit, but Gavin Hall is here at the plate to cover and not far enough for anyone to make an attempt at home. Going to make it 2 balls and 1 strike. It's a very dangerous situation here for Toombs County. Bases are loaded. There's only 1 out. Double play would take you out of the inning, but more than likely would give up a run. Here's the pitch. And this ball is ripped in the left field. Chase Musselman makes a diving catch. Chase Musselman making a diving catch. What a beautiful play by Chase Musselman. An absolutely excellent play by Chase Musselman. He made a diving catch and saved the Bulldogs for giving up a run here in the bottom of the 5th. Excellent catch by Chase Musselman. 2 down. Dawson Griffiths is 1 for 2 tonight. Ground baseman Trayvon Harris, and then reaching on a base hit in the bottom of the 4th. Very, very nice play by Chase Musselman. He probably doesn't know how much he just saved his team, because from what I'm noticing here, it seems like it's really a game of pitching. This ball ripped to the opposite way over to. Oh, man, it was over to Will Watts. 1 run scores easily. Here comes another, and Appleton County is now on top 5-2 by a triple by Dawson Griffiths. He absolutely cleared the bases going backside, and now he's standing at third. And the Pirates find themselves on top 5-2 in the bottom of the 5th.
Now, batting pitcher number 2, Aiden Livingston.
And it looks like Derek James is probably coming out to make a pitching change. But you have to give credit to Gavin Hall. I think he's had an excellent game tonight. I think for his first varsity start, he has done beyond good. And he should be proud of himself for sure. Looks like they're bringing up Caden Versluis to come in and pitch for the team. Looks like Derek James working some of his younger guys today. So as he warms up, we're going to take a break. Appling County scoring some runs in the bottom of the fifth to make it 5-2. And Appling as we break on Y101.
It's baseball season, and we at First Franklin Financial are big fans of our local teams. When life strikes with sudden expenses, First Franklin has been there to help for over 80 years. We offer fixed loan rates up to $15,000 with easy payment plans and fast approvals. Visit us online at oneffc.com or give us a call at 537-3062. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage License C5656.
Hello, Betsy Rollins here again for Tar Land and Timber, located on US 1 South in Lyons, just before the Omaha River. My dad, Tommy Rollins, is the owner and operator of Tar Land and Timber. If you have questions about your timber, give my dad a call. Pine wood, pulpwood, hardwood. He does it all. He will give you the best price for your timber. The job will be done right. Give Tommy a call at 912-565-8850. And don't forget to tell him Betsy sent you.
Do you have a family member who forgets to take his or her medication? At All Care Pharmacy, we organize the patient's medication by dose and time of day, and we package it to ensure patient compliance, all at no additional cost. Our Care Plus prescription service helps eliminate emergency room visits due to medication errors, giving the patient and the caregiver a level of security and comfort. If you have a loved one who could benefit from this service, call Debbie Holly at 524-0100.
And now we take you back to the field for all the action of the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
And welcome back to Appling County, where Caden Versluis is now on the mound for Toombs County. So he wears number 18 for the Dogs. Coming in relief of Gavin Hall, who pitched 4 2/3 inning. Gave up 5 runs. Versluis is a lefty with 2 down. First pitch, swing and a miss from Aiden Livingston for strike 1. Let's see. Still trying to figure out the back of that inning. Let's see. I think 2 of the 3 runs that were scored were earned, and those are the only 2 of the game that have been earned. The 0-1. That'll be in for strike 2, called. Gavin Hall did not give up a lot of walks, which is very good. I think he gave up 1 walk in his entire 4 2/3 inning pitched. Versluis coming set. The 0-2 is on the way. This ball's chopped onto the ground to Cody Cortez. He moves to his right, makes the throw. Will he be in time? Yes, he will. And that'll be out number 3. So here in the bottom of the 5th, the Bulldogs give up 3, 2 of which were earned, and we break going into the top of the 6th. Bulldogs need to score here on Y101.
What's your money doing right now? Is it sitting there doing absolutely nothing? It's time to start putting it to work. Invest it. Make it grow for the future. Come see us, and together we'll develop an investment strategy tailored just for you. Together we grow. We're an equal housing lender. People's Bank, where people come first. Member FDIC. Online at ourpeoplesbank.com.
Tired after a hard day at work, or do you like cooking after church? Then come let the friendly folks at Shoney's in Vidalia do all the cooking for you and yours. Get their delicious 8-piece fried chicken meal with 2 large sides, 4 biscuits, and a gallon of that famous sweet tea, all for $18.99. Shoney's also offers that in a 12-piece or a 16-piece. Come let the friendly folks at Shoney's take all the work out of dinner at 2505 Highway 280 in Vidalia, or call 912-537-0922.
Now back to the field for more Toombs County High School baseball on Y101.
So a bit of a different story coming into the top of the 6th. You know, coming into the bottom of the 5th, I was saying how the game was all tied up. Well, Appling County scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th, and now the deficit is 3, and the Bulldogs need to get to work at the plate. Play 7 innings here, and we're already in the top of the 6th in a game that, you know, for non-region, I think it's moving at a very good rate. Honestly, it's moving at about what a region game would go. Because when you get into the region, you're working with really good pitching because people are going to pitch their best because they want to have a good standing in the league. And in non-region games, a lot of people just pitch different guys and, just see what they have. Again, I want to give kudos to Gavin Hall for his first varsity start. I think he did really well. He pitched 4 2/3 inning, allowing seven hits, 5 runs, 2 of which were earned. He had 1 walk and had 5 strikeouts. Livingston is still on the mound for the Pirates. First pitch to Jason Dukes is missing low for ball 1. On deck is Toombs County's DH Dawson Brantley. Livingston coming set. The 1-0 is on the way. Pitch missing outside and low. That'll make it 2 balls, no strikes. Livingston comes onto the mound. Coming set. And the 2-0 is on the way. This pitch, Dukes gets under and sends it way up into the air, right field side. Will anybody make it to it? I couldn't see it, but by the sound of the crowd, it looks like it was dropped. So Dukes lives to see another day. So that'll be 2 balls and 1 strike. Jason Dukes, right-handed hitter, returns to the right-handed batter's box. They're getting the ball back in to pitcher Aiden Livingston, who came in the top of the second inning with 2 down to take over from Dawson Harrelson. So 2 balls, 1 strike on the junior catcher, Jason Dukes. The 2-1 is popped up into the air. It was a high fastball over to left field. Malachi Mullis camps under it and makes the catch. 1 down. Bring up sophomore Dawson Brantley. Brantley tonight's 0 for 2, DHing for pitcher Gavin Hall.
With 1 out, Dawson Brantley, the batter. Trayvon Harris on deck.
1 down. Dawson Brantley is up. Livingston coming set. Here's the pitch. Calls it for a strike on Brantley. Brantley wearing number 10 for the varsity Bulldog baseball team. The 0-1's on the way. Nice swing by Brantley, but missing to make it 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes on the right-handed hitter for Toombs County. Livingston coming set, and the 0-2. Missing in the dirt. That'll make it 1 ball and 2 strikes on Brantley. Brantley looking down at head coach Derek James, now stepping back into the box. Livingston coming set. The 1-2. A foul tip from Dawson Brantley. So he stays alive. It's rolled over here towards the on-deck circle for Toombs County. Livingston winding, and the 1-2 is on the way. Breaking ball called. Strike 3 on the outside edge. 2 down to bring up Trayvon Harris. Harris is looking for a base hit in tonight's game. Reached on a walk in the top of the second and had a called strike 3 in the top of the 4th.
2 outs, Trayvon Harris, the batter. Alex Gordy on deck. No more.
So Livingston coming set. The pitch. That's going to be in for a strike on Harris. Harris with a bit of an open stance and way back in the box. The 0-1. Harris gets under, pops it way up into the air. Will it stay in foul territory or go out of play? And it goes out of play. I'll make it 0-2. Okay, I was right. I mean, there've only been 2 pitches. How could you mess that up? So Harris finds himself behind in the count here. No balls and 2 strikes. Let's see how the battle can go. Livingston, the 0-2. Breaking ball didn't really work for him there. It was in the dirt. That'll make it 1 ball and 2 strikes.
See that ball, boy? See it?
And the 1-2 is on the way. Swing and a miss. And that's strike three. So a 3-up, 3-down inning for Livingston and his Appleton County defense. We go into the bottom of the sixth with the Pirates leading 5-2 as we break on Y101.
Does your home have its own weather pattern? Rivers Air Conditioning and Heating can help you by servicing your current system or providing you with a new energy-efficient Linux system featuring innovative iComfort 530 thermostats to let you monitor and adjust your home temperature anywhere with your smartphone app. Call Rivers Heating and Air Conditioning at 912-537-8490 or visit us online at riversac.net.
Patriot Gas in Vidalia is happy to serve its community, and it's been serving its community for over 15 years. With a combined experience of over 55 years and the only true locally owned gas service in town. And if you need them on the weekend, they'll be there too. From gas logs to fireplaces to stoves and propane, Patriot Gas in Vidalia is the only choice to get the job done efficiently and effectively. If you need to call them, the number is 537-1943, or you can go by and visit the location at 209 Green Street in Vidalia.
Now back to the field for more high school baseball with the Toombs County Bulldogs on Y101.
Welcome back to Appleton County. The Bulldogs are down right now by 3. Caden Versluis is the pitcher for Toombs County right now. For Toombs County, he came in and relieved Gavin Hall. The Bulldogs can't afford to give up anything else here in this game. And they only have one more chance to either tie it up or go ahead. And that will be in the top of the 7th, which will be right after the top or the bottom of the 6th, which is where we're at now. Up to bat is center fielder Harrison Simmons. Simmons is 0 for 2 in today's game. Versluis, a lefty, winding. Here's the pitch, fouled off into the net. And that'll be strike 1. Versluis wears number 18 for the Bulldogs. Working from the windup, coming set. And the 0-1. That's missing high. That'll make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Versluis, coming set. Adjusting. His hand in the glove. And the 1-1 is on the way. This pitch is lined deep to left field. Musselman's running back, and that is a home run for Harrison Simmons. Now the Pirates are on top, 6-2. That'll bring up number 15, Michael Bass. Versluis, now coming set. Delivering to the plate. First pitch to Bass will be in for strike 1. Bass tonight's 1 for 2 with a double and a ground out to shortstop Cody Cortez. We're technically a fielder's choice on that one. The 0-1. A nice breaking ball. Got him to turn his back on that one. That'll be 0-2. Very nice pitch by Versluis. And 0-2. Coming set. Winding. And the 0-2 is on the way. Another breaking ball called for strike 3. 1 down. That'll bring up Malachi Mullis, who is 0 for 1 today with a hit by a pitch. Actually, that is not Malachi Mullis. That is number 5. Let me consult the roster. Number 5 is Logan Atkins. Atkins batting from the left-hand side. All right, and here we go. He's stepping in, kind of batting towards the front of the box. Versluis coming set. Here's the 1-out pitch. Kind of a check swing. Did he go saying he did. That'll be strike one. 0-1 on Logan Atkins, who's a left-handed hitter. We have a lefty-lefty matchup going on right now as Versalus is coming set, winding the 0-1. This ball is a fair ball. Actually, it's called a dead ball. I think it came off his leg. That'll be strike two. So 0-2 on Atkins. Putting Versalus way ahead in the count here. So the 0-2 pitch is on the way. Swing and fouled it back into the wall behind home plate. Versalus ahead in the battle here, way ahead, with no balls and 2 strikes. Time has been called by Atkins at the plate. He steps out of the box, and now he steps back in. Versalus winding, and the 0-2 is on the way. Missing low. Duke's moving over to his left to block it up. That'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Caden still way ahead here. He comes set. Lefty-lefty matchup. 1-2 is on the way. He got him chasing. However, it hit on the dirt. Dukes throws to first to finish the play, and that'll be out number 2. 2 down. We got a new guy batting in the place of Patrick Crosby. That's number 25, Bo Grayson Peacock.
Now, batting number 25, Bo Grayson Peacock.
I think I'm just going to call him Bo Peacock. If that's all right with everyone else. So 2 down and no one on base. Let's see how Caden works with what could be the final batter of the inning. Here's the pitch. Maybe a little outside, a little high, one or the other for ball 1 on Bo. Peacock steps back in. Versalus coming set. Working from the windup as there is no one on base. Winding the 1-0. Swing. And a miss for strike 1. He steps back in. The count is still 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Here it is. Ball is fouled into the net. We're going to make it 1 ball and 2 strikes on Bo. So with 2 down and 2 outs, Caden Versalus coming set, winding. The 1-2, hitting in the dirt and bouncing back into the net behind home plate. So it keeps the count at 1 ball, 2 strikes is what I have. They say 2-2. We'll see about that one. 2-2, maybe it was. I didn't really see that correctly. I didn't comprehend what I saw. The 2-2 hit way up into the air over towards Cody Cortez. He backs up, makes the catch, and that ends the inning. The Bulldogs have 1 chance to score 4 runs here in the top of the 7th, and if they don't, the ball game is over. We'll take a break and come back to Appleton County on Y101.
For over 35 years, Thriftway, your Galaxy food store, has been serving the community and is your family-owned and operated hometown grocery store. Michael Grimes and his staff strive to support their community and give customers service second to none. Also, make Thriftway's meat department your first stop when you're looking for fresh USDA-certified meat. Their professional meat cutters are always happy to get you the perfect cut of meat. Come in and save throughout the store every day at Thriftway, your Galaxy food store in Lyons.
Community Hospice in Vidalia has been serving families in our community for over 20 years. With their years of service and expertise, they are who you need to call when a family member is facing life's toughest challenges. CEO Jason Colbert will ensure that your family member is treated with the utmost decency and respect. You can call them today at 912-537-0063, or you can go by the facilities at 904 Mount Vernon Road in Vidalia. Jason Colbert and the gang at Community Hospice would like to send their best wishes to Bulldog Senior number 22, Gray Stevens, and wish him the best of luck in his senior season.
Now back to the field for more Toombs County High School baseball on Y101.
We're in the top of the 7th inning here in Appling County, and the Bulldogs have one more chance to score 4 runs. A game that remained tied up until the bottom of the 5th. This is the Bulldogs' last opportunity to put runs on, or more runs on the board. The Bulldogs have 2 right now. The score is 6-2 Appling County in the top of the 7th. Foster Jones is up to bat. It looks like Gray Stevens is on deck. Stevens entering the game. And Foster Jones also. So here we go. Livingston still on the mound. The first pitch to Jones. Called for strike 1. And if the Bulldogs lose this game, their record falls to 2-2. However, if they win, their record will be 3-1. The 0-1 to Jones is fouled back into the net behind home plate. That'll make it 0-2. Gray Stevens from the on-deck circle running over to retrieve that ball. Livingston with the 0-2, and it's on the way. Called strike 3. 1 down to bring up Gray Stevens.
Come on, Gray. I think you went out there driving.
Stevens on the season right now is 3 for 7, batting .429 with 2 triples, 3 RBIs, and 4 runs scored. In the game Monday versus Portals, Stevens went 2 for 3 with an RBI double that he turned into a triple, and then an actual RBI triple. The first pitch to Stevens, he's going to take for ball 1. Stevens steps back in. Bats from the right-hand side, of course. On deck, senior Chandler Lin, the 1-0. Missing outside. I'll make it 2 balls and no strikes. Stevens is a senior this year. I think there are 5 seniors on the team. I have to recount every time I talk about it. Let's see, 3, 4, 5. That's how many I have. The 2-0 is on the way. Stevens puts this in the 5-6 hole, and that gets through for a base hit. This could be the inning. The Bulldogs come back, which is what they'll have to do. They'll at least have to score 4 to tie the game up. So with 1 down, that'll bring up Chandler Lynn. Lynn tonight's 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Having a walk in the top of the first, a walk in the top of the second, and grounded out to the shortstop, Crosby, in the top of the 5th.
Chase Musselman on deck.
Lynn bats from the left-hand side. He'll be followed by Chase Musselman, who is on deck. Lynn steps in. Livingston giving a look at a base runner is Cody Cortez, who they put back in the game. First pitch to Lynn, missing for ball 1. Now, you really don't want to hit anything towards the middle. Now, I know both guys on the bases are fast, but a baseball can travel faster. Next pitch missing outside to make it 2 balls and no strikes. Livingston coming onto the mound, working from the stretch. Cortez getting his lead. Next pitch, Lynn's going to take that one for a strike. That'll make it 2-1. Cortez with a lead. Livingston coming set. 2-1's on the way. And Lynn takes this for strike 2. So Chandler steps back into the box, hitting really close to the plate. Livingston coming set. And the 2-2 hits in front of the plate. And Cody Cortez is getting down to second. And that puts the runner in scoring position for Toombs County. And Lynn manages to work the count full. So Livingston getting himself situated back on the mound. Lynn stepping back into the box. The umpire coming back to his place. Cortez is taking his lead. The full count pitch from Livingston is on the way. Lynn chops this one over to the second baseman. He moves to his right, fields it, fires to first. Out there, Cortez will stay put at third. 2 down. Now the Bulldogs need to score 4 for the game to keep going. They have run number 3 standing on third, and what possibly could be run number 4 at the plate. Musselman tonight is 0 for 2 with a walk. So he's looking for a base hit. Next pitch, or the first pitch to him, a foul ball for strike 1. Switching out balls here with the umpire. And gets it back in to Aiden Livingston. Working from the stretch, Cortez with his lead at third. Livingston coming set. The 0-1 will be in at the knee on Musselman. So now Musselman finds himself behind in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 to Musselman. He swings. It looks like it hit off of him, so that'll be a dead ball. Musselman's going to take a minute on that one. And Musselman's going to walk back up to the plate. Bulldogs down by 4. Score 6-2 Appleton County. Musselman's still going to take a few more seconds. I'm not exactly sure where the ball hit him. But I did see it hit him. Which I guess you could pose the question, if I saw it hit him, then how come I don't know exactly where it hit him? I don't know. I just know it hit him. They stopped the game. The umpire threw his hands up. All right. So Chase Musselman is stepping back into the box. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 down. Livingston working from the stretch. The 0-2 swing and a miss. And that will end the ball game. Toombs County falling short of Appleton County by 4, 6-2. As we break, we'll come back and wrap up tonight's game on Y101.
You've heard the name. You've seen it many times. But do you know the real story of General So? Neither do we, but we do know it's a fantastic sauce. Try Zaxby's new General So's boneless chicken wings. The perfect blend of sweet and heat, and oh so delicious. It's legendary chicken with a legendary sauce. The new General So's boneless wings meal with crinkle fries and a 22-ounce drink. For a limited time, only at Zaxby's.
Are you needing some school spirit apparel? How about something personalized? You need to go see the ladies at Doodlebugs. Doodlebugs is located at 111 Southeast Main Street in Vidalia. They embroider, screen print, and vinyl most items. You should go see them Monday through Friday. Their hours are 9:30 to 5:30. They can't wait to see you at Doodlebugs.
This is TCV Broadcasting, WLYU FM, Lyons, Vidalia, Y101.
It's baseball season, and we at First Franklin Financial are big fans of our local teams. When life strikes with sudden expenses, First Franklin has been there to help for over 80 years. We offer up to $15,000 with easy payment plans and fast approvals. Visit us online at 1ffc.com or give us a call at 537-3062. All long terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee 5656.
Hello, Betsy Rollins here again for Tar Land and Timber, located on US 1 South in Lyons, just before the Omaha River. My dad, Tommy Rollins, is the owner and operator of Tar Land and Timber. Have questions about your timber, give my dad a call. Pine wood, pulpwood, hardwood. He does it all. He will give you the best price for your timber. The job will be done right. Give Tommy a call at 912-565-8850, and don't forget to tell him Betsy sent you.
And on to not good news tonight from Appleton County as the Bulldogs fall short 6-2. The Bulldogs opened up to start the game in the top of the first, scoring 2 runs, and then Appleton responded by scoring 1. The game went scoreless for 2 complete innings. The Bulldogs had the top of the 4th. They didn't score any. Appleton scored another, and that tied the game up. In the bottom of the 5th, Appleton County scored 3 runs, and then another in the bottom of the 6th to take the game 6-2. Now at the plate, the Bulldogs had an all-right night, you could say. Chandler Lin went 0 for 2 with 2 walks. Musselman 0 for 3 with a walk. Bryson Stanley went 1 for 3. Will Watts went 1 for 3. Jason Dukes went 0 for 2 with a walk. Dawson Brantley went 0 for 3. Trayvon Harris went 0 for 2 with a walk. Alex Corey went 0 for 2. Foster Jones 0 for 1. Cody Cortez 0 for 1 with a hit by a pitch. And Gray Stevens entered the game for very little and went 1 for 1. He entered the game for 1 at bat. Gavin Hall pitched for a 2/3 inning for the Bulldogs. He allowed 7 hits, 5 runs, 2 of which were earned, 1 walk, and had 5 Ks. Caden Verslus came in and finished the game with an 1/3 inning pitch. He allowed a hit, a run, which was earned, and it was a home run. He gave up no walks and had 2 strikeouts. The Bulldogs will be back in action tomorrow night versus Tattnall County in Breedsville. It'll be a junior varsity doubleheader. The junior varsity will start at 4, and the junior varsity will start at 4, and the varsity will follow at 6. Thanks for listening to the broadcast today. The Toombs County Bulldog baseball team falling short 6-2 here in Appleton County. It pushes their record to 2-2 on the season. I want to thank Robin back at the station. I am Bryce Brady, and you've been listening to Toombs County High School Bulldog Baseball on your home of Toombs County Sports, Y101.
You've been listening to the Toombs County High School Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101. Today's game was brought to you by Shoney's in Vidalia, Rivers Heating and Air in Vidalia, Patriot Gas in Vidalia, All Care Pharmacy in Lyon, Southeastern Technical College in Vidalia, Toombs Auto Parts in Lyon, Stevens Truck Center in Lyon, K&K Septic in Vidalia, Fruitway, your Galaxy Food Store in Lyon, Community Hospice in Vidalia, Zaxby's in Vidalia, Doodlebug in Vidalia, First Franklin Financial in Vidalia, Carland and Timber in Lyons, McClendon Enterprises in Vidalia, and People's Bank in Vidalia and Lyons. You've been listening to the Toombs County Bulldog Baseball right here on Y101 with the voice of the Bulldogs, Bryce Brady. Tune in next time for more high school baseball on Y101.
I'm Brett Baer.
I'm Jessica Tarlov.
I'm Chris Wallace, and this is the Fox